Hello and welcome to the channel. As the election petition tribunal continues, yesterday saw Peter Obi produce the software engineer witness who had much to say pertaining to data analysis, operations, and back-end servers. Make we hear wetin the witness talk as he testify for court. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Presidential poll disputes. Obi produces software engineer as witness. A software engineer, Mr. Anthony Shinwo, on Thursday testified before the Presidential Election Petition Court (PEPC) sitting in Abuja in the case the candidate of the Labour Party LP, Mr. Peter Obi, filed to challenge the outcome of the 2023 presidential election. Shinwo, who gave his evidence as the second petitioner's witness, PW2, told the court that though he was not familiar with the application of the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS device, he said he has adequate knowledge of the operation of back-end servers. Answering questions under cross-examination, the witness, who equally identified himself as an architect, told the court that it did not play any key role during the election. He admitted that Amazon Web Services, AWS, which the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) used for the general elections, was one of the most trusted providers of cloud computer services, with 99.9% security assurance. He said the AWS was usually used by companies and individuals that are concerned about security of their data. However, deployment of AWS is one thing, but utilizing it is something else, he added. Asked how he gathered information on the election which he analyzed, the witness said, "My lords, I used publicly available INEC Application Programming Interface (API) to conduct analysis of the election. I used them to collect all the information that were available on the election. I did it over time during the period of the election." The witness maintained that INEC ought to have uploaded data to its server, starting from the polling unit level. Continuing, the PW2, while admitting that he was unable to vote on the election day, said he was equally not a staff of Amazon. Asked if he knew the number of softwares that INEC deployed for the conduct of the election, the witness said, "I am not a staff of INEC, so I am not in position to know the number of softwares that made a component of the softwares that INEC used for the 2023 election." After he was discharged from the witness box, the Justice Arunat Samani-led 5-member panel admitted in evidence 4 INEC forms EC40G from Bayelsa State, which shall be tendered through a member of his legal team, Mr. Patrick Ikweto, son. From EC40G, a summary of registered voters at polling units where election did not hold. The court admitted the ones from Bayelsa State and marked them as exhibits EG1 to EG4. Though all the respondents opposed the admissibility of the exhibits, they however reserved their reasons for the final written address. Cited as first to fourth respondents in the petition are INEC, President-elect Bola Tinubu, Vice President-elect Kashim Shettima, and the All Progressives Congress (APC). Meanwhile, the court adjourned further proceedings till Friday after it heard an application that Obi and the LP filed for permission to interrogate INEC on the technology it deployed for the conduct of the general elections. All the respondents prayed the court to dismiss the application, which they said was brought outside the pre-hearing period. Specifically, the petitioners maintained that in view of INEC's reply to their petition, it should be compelled to answer 12 questions, among which are the dates the electoral body conducted functionality test on the said improved system it deployed for the elections, as well as names and details of those that conducted the test. They further want INEC to answer the following questions: who created and deployed the 4 applications, patches, and updates to fix the HTTP 500 error that prevented the e-transmission of the results of the presidential election on 25th February 2023? What was the exact time of the occurrence of the technical glitch which prevented the e-transmission of the result of the presidential election on 25th February 2023? Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. What time were the technological glitches fixed and/or repaired? What percentage of the result of the presidential election was uploaded on the IREV on 25th February 2023? What percentage of the result of the presidential election was uploaded on the IREV as at the time of the declaration of the result of the presidential election on 1st March 2023? If the presidential election was conducted concurrently with the National Assembly elections on the same day and at the same time using the same technological devices, why were there glitches only with respect to the presidential election? The petitioners queried INEC in the application they described as very vital to their case against President Tinubu's election victory. Meanwhile, Labour Party and its presidential candidate Peter Obi made a request to the Presidential Election Petition Courts in Abuja on Thursday for an investigation into the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). Specifically, they want information on the technology experts used by INEC during the February 25th election. The LP and Obi are challenging INEC's announcement that Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress (APC) won the election. With their lawyer, Patrick Ikweto, they presented 12 questions for INEC that aim to question the integrity of the election. However, INEC's lawyer, Kemi Pinheiro, and lawyers for Tinubu and the APC opposed the move. They argued the application was filed outside the legal time frame and therefore the court had no jurisdiction to hear it. Presiding Justice Haruna Samani has held off on ruling on the applications and has delayed further hearing until today. Despite strong opposition, the People's Democratic Party and its candidates, Atiku Abubakar, called their first subpoenaed witness at the Presidential Election Petition Court. The witness, Friday Egwuma, and INEC ad hoc staff reported technical difficulties in uploading presidential results to the INEC results viewing portal. Other election results were transmitted electronically without issue. The court has reserved ruling on the objections to this deposition until the final judgment. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.